how to control frizzy hair, Liam Payne's top 5 haircuts, and Johnny's Chop Shop Wildcat Hair Clay. All coming up today on episode 47 of Men's Grooming Weekly. If this is the first time watching any of my videos, my name is Elliot Forbes, a barber based in central London. And this channel is dedicated to hair, beard, and shaving tips for the modern man and ASMR style shaving and haircuts. So if that's something you're interested in, please consider subscribing. So starting off with my product of the week, and it's the Wildcat Hair Clay from Johnny's Chop Shop Barbers. It's supposed to have a strong matte hold, and yeah, if you look at my hair now, it's actually a very matte effect is what it gets. It's not really what I would consider an out and out clay. A clay normally it's kind of greasy, heavy feeling, but when you get this out of the tub, it's more of a softer, pastier feel to it, and it turns into a real creamy consistency. As you're applying it to the hair, it's really easy to work through the hair, but you do feel as though it is drying down into it, so you can feel straight away that it does have that hold and the strength to it, and you know straight away that it's not going to have a greasy effect to it. I found it to really keep the shape all day long. It's very easy just to put your fingers in and just push the volume up. It stays there very nicely. It's got some real nice separation and texture to the hair. As with all the other products from Johnny's, it's really quite a cool logo, quite cool branding that they've got. Really stands out, obviously bright and orange. For the price point, which I think is £7, really good quality product. And if you've got short hair, if you want to get some texture, have that separation, then it's definitely worth a try. I would definitely recommend giving this a go. And now onto this week's hair icon, which is Liam Payne. In at 5, really short, faded up through the sides, a little bit of a quiff just up and over, so it's got that nice bit of texture. Hasn't gone too high with it. Really nice proportions. With it being so short, it couldn't really go much longer through the top, or else it would just drag the face out and make it look too long. This is really nice. In at number 4, slightly longer version. Now with this one, it has got a little bit more length and a bit more volume through the top. He's able to do that because the sides are a little bit longer. If they were brought in a bit more, it would look a little bit too top heavy, but this pads out the sides. It's got a nice V shape, probably a very small amount of product in there, very matte, gets that separation and keeps the volume in there. Really nice look on him. In at 3, really short, faded in through the sides, very short and textured in through the top, but just enough for it to push over very slightly at the front. I think these short looks on him look really cool. It gives him a bit more of an edge by taking it short in through the side. It builds up a nice corner in through there, but nothing too abrupt, and real simple, easy look to maintain. And then at 2, a slightly longer version. With it a bit longer, it allows a bit more texture to come out through the sides. A little bit of product so that can sit a little bit messed up, a little bit ruffled. I love how the front, how it's a bit broken up in through, with it being worn a bit more forward as opposed to the side. It's got that texture coming out. It's almost got a whiff of indie or a bit of oasis-y feel to it, but doesn't look try hard. It still looks like it fits him really well, and it looks great. And in at 1 is this epic look on him. I think the silhouette, the proportions on this look absolutely brilliant. We can see how it flicks out just at that back, but then builds up that shape, so it's got the nice corner through the top. This would be slightly longer in through the front than it is in through the back area, and just flows back very elegantly. I've seen this from the side. It doesn't get too long. It doesn't feel mullety at all. It only just sits onto the hairline. Something really easy to style. Just push it back and almost let that natural texture and wave come out of it, and a very of the moment look. Looks great on him. And today's question is, do you have any ideas for making thick, frizzy hair less frizzy? Now, there's a couple of different options with this, depending on what sort of look you want to go for. My hair is quite thick, and if I don't put product in or style it, then it becomes very frizzy and very big as well. And the reason why it becomes frizzy is because it's almost a little bit too clean. If we think about my hair when I had a little bit of a quiff, and think of it with, say, if we're trying to get some volume and a little bit of texture in through the top, when you're washing your hair, try not to maybe wash all of the conditioner out, so it gives a little bit of weight to the hair still. We want to layer the products up, so when I'm styling my hair, I put a little bit of sea salt spray in. That's going to help to bring it together a little bit more, blow dry it, smooth it. So I'm going to use the brush at the front, smooth that out. We're going to finish it with a little bit of a clay, so layering those products up, and once that product's in there, then it's not going to look frizzy, it's not going to look out of control. Option number 2, if we want to go for a little bit more of a natural or a bit of a look which doesn't necessarily look like it has too much product in, then again, I would say probably don't fully wash all of the conditioner out, or we can use some leave-in conditioner. Now this is great. It's very soft. It almost nourishes the hair, gives it a bit of body, nothing too heavy and too weighty though. And then if you look, there's actually lots of products for defrizzing or for smoothing the hair out. A smoothing product which I love is the List Cream from L'Oreal. I would apply that whilst the hair is still on the damp side. Then to make sure that it keeps that control and doesn't go wild, use a diffuser attachment onto the hair dryer. Put the hair into the shape that you want it to be. Place the diffuser dryer onto it, and that'll dry it quicker and keep the shape into it without it really getting too wild. Make sure that you do use the diffuser attachment though, as opposed to just blow drying it everywhere, because if we don't use the diffuser, then the hair will just go everywhere, and then it will become even more frizzier. So the diffuser will be your friend in that situation. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching. I think by the time that this comes out, I should have hit 100,000 subscribers, which is absolutely blowing my mind. I can't quite believe that this has happened, and the fact that I'm going to be getting the silver play button means so much. So I'm so thankful to all of you that are here watching and supporting the channel. It really does mean an awful lot to me, so thank you guys for that. I'm absolutely made up. If you have any questions at all, if you want any help with anything, drop a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks so much for watching today, everyone, and have a brilliant rest of your day. Much love, Elliot.